Well, people in New South Wales, southeast Queensland and South Australia are set to face hefty increases in their power bills after the Energy Regulator set caps on price rises. Julia Bradley is live in Canberra. Julia, let's talk dollars. How much?
Well, Laura, households in these areas, they are set to see increases of up to 25% in their power bills. This could mean several $100s in those areas that you mentioned. And this is after the Australian Energy Regulator moved to release the final default market offer. Now, in simple terms, this is essentially the cap that is put on prices that consumers can be charged for their power. This is for people who are on default plans. Now, the hardest hit parts are going to be South Australia and also parts of New South Wales as of the 1st of July. That's when this kicks in. So households on standard retail plans will see increases of up to 24.9% with controlled load. This is the majority of people who are on default plans. Small business customers facing increases of up to 28.9%. Comparing this with the draft that was released back in March, the maximum increase on prices for households is pretty similar to what was forecast. But for small business customers, their increase is about 3.5% higher across the board. Now, the opposition has said that this will be difficult news for Australians to swallow in this cost of living crisis.
The big takeaway is you're looking at a quarter of your bill going up further, and it's going to be hundreds of dollars.
But what's really interesting is that the federal government is claiming this as a win. They say that if it wasn't for the intervention late last year in the form of that cap on coal and gas prices, but also the introduction of the $500 rebate, that joint initiative between the federal and state governments, they say that prices would have been a whole lot higher. And they say for people who are eligible to access these rebates, they're actually going to be paying less on their power bills this year compared with last year.
Of course, these are big increases, but also, as the regulator made clear herself this morning, without the intervention of the Albanese government, they would have been much bigger.
So, Laura, on a technicality, this would look as though the federal government is achieving its election promise of lowering power bills, but just not for all Australians, Laura.
Yeah, well, it's $275, so I don't know whether it meets that criteria just yet, Julia. Thank you.